Libra, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May, and let's see what is in store for you for the month of June. I hope that you are well as well during this period of time and take care of your health as well. So let's get started. So the first card for representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Four of Spades. I think the Four of Spades here indicates strongly that in the beginning of the month you are taking some time off. So basically maybe you have been working so hard in the past, and maybe this is the right time for you to take a break. So it's also summertime as well for those of you who are living in the northern hemisphere, and it's also a best time for you to take some time off. Maybe because of this period of time that may not be an ideal time to travel, but maybe just enjoying the time with your families, and also like going to the park nearby, or just do some jogging or things like that can also help you to go along the way with this pandemics actually. So that can be something you wanted to have. And for those of you who are looking for a new job, basically you won't get anything like new updates or new information from the employer. You may need to wait a little while, since also this is a period of the Mercury retrogrades, so just be mindful on that as well. So try to be focusing on some of the things that are in your control, like the feedback from the employer of the job that you apply is not in your control. So basically maybe try to improve yourself, like apply more and try to find information from your peer or from your colleagues, and those type of things can possibly help you to speed up the process too. So upscaling yourself might be a good things as well, like do the online training and things like that. So the next card that you have representing the influence card or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Ace of Club. So yeah, basically you have some kind of good news basically towards the middle of the month. So if you have been waiting for this for quite some time, maybe this is the right time for you to begin something new. It can be something related to your hobbies. Maybe you love to do some gardenings or an online trainings, or like a fitness kind of things, or exercise regimes and things like that. That can be one of the things that can help you basically. Otherwise it can also be like something creative that you have been thinking about to start. Basically you don't have the courage to do so, but in this year you are having those courage anymore, and you are moving forward with that. So the next one that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Six of Hearts. So this Six of Hearts is actually indicates in the past that you have been, I think, working with several different people in your past, maybe your colleagues or your past relationship in the past that you have been dealing with, and it turns out that they are actually still wanting you to stay. Say if you are leaving the job, for instance, because of the layoff or because of the situation right now, maybe your employer doesn't want you to stay, or things like that. So basically, or even like if you are you are desperately wanting to leave the job as well. Maybe like you don't want to work there anymore. Maybe the job is not nice, but the people are nice, like those type of things. So you are missing them so much, people that you worked with in the past. So the next one that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Three of Clubs. So yeah, there were a lot of collaborations, a lot of like projects, meetings, or things that you have to do with a lot of your colleagues in the past, and that can really build a relationship between you and the other people, and also your coworker, mostly in this regards. and you actually work hand in hand to achieve the same goal, which is finishing the projects or get a promotion and things like that. So just be aware, that not all of these people actually in your favor, but try not to, quite, like cynical or something, but try not to trust too much. Everything in excess is always not good. So yeah, just be on the moderations type of things. So the next card that you have representing the thing that you need to let go of, you have this 8 of Diamonds. I think so, yeah. You have been thinking of maybe taking a new class or getting a new trainings or things like that. I think it is finally be over. So if you have been in the area of, let's say, a study, you finally be able to graduate this year, and that's the reason why you are finishing off your course. That's why actually this can be a job offer coming up by the middle of the month. So it's actually a good news for you. So try not to be like consumed with the whole situation around the world, that everything is doom and gloom, like not always. There are many of those companies that are still hiring these days, so you just have to be open mind. Don't trap into like, oh, everything is sucks, nothing happened, and like the whole world is going to fall, or those type of things. It's not exactly like that. Like there are some of these companies that are still hiring. It doesn't always be, but yeah, you have to find it. So the next card that you have representing the future card. So at the end of the month, you have this 5 of Diamonds. So there are there will be a change on your financial situations. So it could be bad or it can be better. So it depends on your situation though. So if you are leaving the job and moving on to a new job, possibly during that transition, so those transition period is actually will drain your savings. So try not to overspend and try to conserve your income before you can move on to a new job, or before you can move on to a better place. So basically there are none of the company these days will also willing to give you those. But yeah, you can also say it to your employer in this case, but the thing is that you still need your own income and your own money to sustain before then the company will pay for your wages. So lastly, here to clarify the whole readings, at the bottom of the deck you have the 2 of Clubs. So yeah, there's no doubt about it. So everything is going to be in your favor as long as you are true to yourself and do whatever you can. Don't be like don't give up if there is seems to be like no way of going through the things that you have. Even though if everything seems difficult and nothing might be like a very promising these days, but yeah, you have to keep on going. You have to go further. You need to push on so that this crisis will end soon. If nobody is doing it, then this crisis will drain everybody in the world. I think that's overall readings here. It's quite positive, I would say, but you just have to be careful by the end of the month. So yeah, otherwise you will be okay if you have those savings in place. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you do like it, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time I publish a new video. And if you do want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email. And see you next month. Thank you.